Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to set up an alias folder, which means that all of your work will be saved in the network, or on the network, sorry, rather than just on your computer that you're working on currently. So the first thing you need to do is come down to the blue folder. Yours should be blue, but it doesn't matter. As long as you see your name, ICD Woodard, and that is your network folder where everything's saved throughout the Valhalla system, not just in our middle school, high school, but also in the elementary schools if you're ever working on a computer there. I'm going to click the Open in Finder, and I can see over on the left-hand side here, I see that it's the device is actually, this is our network, the Valhalla Middle High School. So maybe it's not saved at the elementary schools. I thought it was. But regardless, it's in this building. So I see here's all the stuff that I have, quite a bit more than you will have. Yours might actually be empty. When you're here, you might actually be viewing it more like this. Again, this is just up at the top here. However you like to view it. You can see them as icons. I can see it in a list if I prefer, in columns, whatever it is. Your default setting more than likely will be kind of as icons, which is just fine. So what I'm going to do when I'm here is I'm going to go to File, New Folder. And it'll give me a new folder within my network folder. And I'm going to title it Experiencing Music. Okay? You can write it all out if you want, whatever you want to do. Maybe I'll just do demo for now just because I might get rid of this later. So you can just write experiencing music, whatever you want that you'll remember. So once I enter that, I'm going to do one more step with that actual folder. I'm going to click on it, and so the alias folder is going to be kind of, an alias is a copy of that folder. And that's important to do. You have your one that's going to be actually on the network, but again, a copy as well. So make an alias, and then you'll see that it kind of shows up. It says alias, but it also has that arrow going through it. Right from this folder, you're going to actually take that and drag it onto your desktop. That way, when you save things from now on onto your desktop, save it within this folder, and it will immediately put it right into the network folder, the copy alias folder. If for any reason you're having a problem and you realize, I'm just going to take one of these images, this beautiful music quote I have, and let's pretend that, oh, actually, I can actually take, instead of that, I will take something we were using in vocal ensemble. So I have a GarageBand file, and it's on my desktop, and I can't seem to drag it in there. It won't go in. It just kind of goes on top. Usually you can drag it in. And it's so frustrating. I didn't save it in the right place. I didn't put it in my folder. I put it just on the desktop, and gosh darn it, it won't go in there. That means I'm not going to save it on the network. So what you can do is, once again, you would open this Finder here. If you forget how to do that, once again, I'll just close that out. I click on my folder at the bottom, open in Finder, and you will see all of this information. Mine comes up as a default as columns, which is fine. If you happen to have it as a default in icons, that's fine. If I were then to take this GarageBand file, I could then move it into the network alias folder this way. That would still work, which I'm not going to do because, again, that was a sample. I'll kind of move it back up to its little spot there so I'm nice and neat and organized. This is something that's very important. This alias folder will then allow me to go from computer to the library, to the high school music lab, to the middle school music lab, anywhere in the building, and I can retrieve the work that I was working on, my projects, my papers, my anything. Again, you have Google Docs, which are saved, but these are something that you can't save in Google Docs. You could put it in your Drive if you wanted. That's another way you can do, and you can save something in your Google Drive and then open it up on a different computer. But you can actually save it as well within our system as an alias folder. Okay, so that's one way to do it. Good luck with that, guys. I hope that helped.